So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This gonna be returned from right around the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Now it's the veteran, Ameer Abdullah. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They were not fooled on defense. From the start, it'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking so when it's slowing us down. Say less.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And we're off from Tampa. It's Ameer Abdullah with the return. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. O'Connell will throw to get us started. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throwing now on first down, O'Connell. Caught by Marshall. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Raiders first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. Off the play action, O'Connell. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On third down, here's O'Connell. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast. On fourth down, O'Connell. Complete here to Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, first and goal. Another throw for O'Connell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Bucky Irving now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Baker. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First down, here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They're set up at the 35 now. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Got Evans, it's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Mayfield now from the gun. Has it in close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. O'Connell working from the pistol. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Up the middle they go with Madison. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They have it 3rd and 7. A tight end in motion now. They'll go right back to Madison. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
They'll go, O'Connell. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Irving. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find payback.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Ritter looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing here, Ritter. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that brings up 4th and goal. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. This finds Evans, complete. Into the red zone. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. Mike Evans with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find payback.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Abdullah now to return. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. It's the Raiders, about set to begin their drive. They've got 1st down from the 31. Now a give running right. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to the well again. Crosses midfield, still going. And he works this down to the 41. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Here we go. Check.
First down, and they go right back to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights, and the Raiders cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Irving. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. He finds Evans, left side. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Running left, this is Irving. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Baker now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Mayfield to throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Baker throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Slot man motioned over. Here he is on 3rd and long. He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lottery. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. Trying for the deep ball. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he stopped him right as he gets up past the 15. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Baker out of the pistol. This ball's cut by Palmer. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They give to Irving, left side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Call it 3 yards on the pickup. They're short by just as many now as it brings up 4th down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. It's Mayfield. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
1st and 10. It's a give to White. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Got a man. Palmer has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Palmer coming in motion left. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Ritter. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Ritter. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. Working quickly here. To the air, third and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets him around 6 there. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 4. Complete here to Bowers. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Ritter. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Raiders football as we're just counting down this final quarter. This game seems out of hand. First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5. From the 31. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Throwing now off play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. I know how valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
Offense in the hurry up here. They'll throw it again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Real. Up.
Throwing again is Baker. Got his target. It's Otten. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Mayfield to throw again. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. They connect on the deep shot. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Abdullah now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's... Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Ritter to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing here, Ritter. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Ritter looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Levante David. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Abdullah now to return. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.